And we're back. Are you kidding me?
And we're back.
Oh, I forgot mine in the car.
Put your knuckle out.
For those that's not the first time you said that to me.
We're swapping something.
That's not the first time you said put your knuckle out to me. More like pull your knuckle out, mama.
I was going to say put your knuckle in. Do you like moose knuckle? Do you like the term moose knuckle?
If you peep my picture from Pride this recent year, you would know that I enjoy a moose knuckle, as it turns out.
What's the difference
because
between...
we're showing quite a bit in that one.
Is moose knuckle the guys and the camel toe for the girls?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were both for the girls.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
For the girls.
For the girls. The guys, the girls, the gays, and the
Miss
dolls.
Kamel Twa. That was in like a movie at some point.
Kamel
you know
Twa?
those movies like Scary Movie or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm literally, by the way, talking with the mic. I don't know why.
What?
I realized that I was like talking but the mic.
Oh.
Because I was like forgetting that we were filming, I guess, for a minute.
Yeah. Oh my God, the cameras are there. There's cameras.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
For a minute. I have to like rub this up.
So while Jordan rubs that in, so Robin, what did I say? While Rorbin? I think I just said while Rorbin. While Jordan spits on his hands, rubs them around, and then gives me his moose knuckle.
Yeah. Pig. You little piglet. You little piglet.
I was accosted by watching Peppa Pig, by the way, in real life.
What?
What were you going to say? What? I now know what Peppa Pig it like really is. I like saw like most of, like all of an episode. It's like, Daddy, are you going to be bacon? Whatever they say.
Is that what they say?
And then I was like, oh.
They talk about pigs in the children's show Peppa Pig.
What they did, yes. And then they
this
cut.
Is why you don't eat
they
pork?
cut to the mom being like, "Hello, Peppa. I'm sizzling your brother,
Cooking, yeah,
Reginald,
cooking
or whatever the brother's name is." I don't know.
I can't believe you didn't say Sicily. That was brave of you.
Yeah.
That was
Sicily.
different. That was different.
Sicily.
I'm taken off guard.
What were you gonna say?
I don't even remember, to be honest. I've watched Peppa Pig with my nephew.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forget what you said before.
It wasn't about Peppa Pig because I lunged in with that. I don't remember what it was about.
I don't remember what you said before.
Was it on one of the things on your list?
No.
No?
But
Okay.
we can get to that.
But let's get to it.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to By the Way with Jordan and Chris. Hi, I'm Chris.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hi, I'm Jordan.
I think we forgot
What are we
that last
doing?
time. Hi, what is this?
What is this?
What are we doing, gal?
The problem is we were like actually in mid conversation right before we started filming, so I'm like literally forgetting that we started filming.
No, we were mid conversation before one of us, I won't say who, got shushed.
Bofa.
And then the music started playing. And I was like, ah!
How do you feel about being shushed?
I love it.
Pop off.
I love it. I love being shushed. I'm open and honest critical feed. I mean, I couldn't even fix that face.
Literally, man.
I was like, I love to be shushed. If anybody really knows me, oh God.
What do you say?
People that snap for the waiters.
But you know what's like bad? Watch your tongue. You know what's bad is that like that is like normal in Europe to do that.
Oh, bye.
That's how, because they don't give you checks. Well, I learned this in French class. They don't give you
not in France.
They don't give you checks. You have to request it, and they don't come over. You have to like get them to come over to you. They don't do it on their own. Like
which
waiters
seems very French. Like, oh, I can't be bothered to do my job. Sure.
Which
also,
means I need to be living in France.
That's where
I
you need
would
to
do
be.
very well in France.
You would do very well in France. You could
know
speak
where
French.
I would do really well at? Have you? I know you haven't. Have you ever been to a restaurant called Dick's?
Are they open 24/7? Because I've been there every night this week.
Would anyone else like to chime in on that topic?
Not one soul. Not one soul. No.
Was it a self-serving restaurant? That one?
Was it a drive-through? A walk-up counter?
Fast casual.
Yeah.
Fast
It was
casual
very
eatery.
fast food.
In and out.
It was an In-N-Out burger.
It was an In-N-Out burger. No, and then it turned into a Whataburger.
With the, what is it called when you put all the stuff on it? You want it what way?
Open face?
No.
Animal style.
Animal
well,
style.
It's called animal style.
You wish.
But I was thinking open face because I made
Ice cream, vanilla
ice cream, vanilla ice cream. That's my coma song. That's the song you won't be visiting me when I get in a coma.
TikTok, by the way.
Who?
You being in a coma.
Me on TikTok is in a coma?
No, like,
oh!
what's gonna happen
I'm
anymore?
like back to another TikTok.
Not having TikTok and immediately going to TikTok.
Of course I thought about that.
Which I have a fucking bone to pick with those motherfuckers.
Oh, yes we do.
TikTok putting me in jail.
Yeah.
Because
Famoida.
for one word for Moida. For one freaking word that oh God, I'm not gonna I think we talked about it in the last episode. I'm not getting into
We
it
didn't.
again. But we are still in TikTok jail, and it's pissing me off
Yeah.
because I was building up a following.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can't. And I forgot also that your jacket's backwards, by the way. So I'm just thinking you get all serious, and I can't take you
And my, like,
seriously.
flailing,
with this, you're
my
like,
little
we're in TikTok jail, looking like, maybe it's a new trend. I saw on BuzzFeed. Yes, BuzzFeed again. Don't look at the camera. Look at me. I saw on BuzzFeed today that millennials, that Gen Z have a new trend for tattoos, and it's called something. I forgot what it was. But what it is.
But you remembered to do this a few times.
What it is think of, remember how we had tribal tattoos in the 90s or the early 2000s? We had tramp stamps and like tribal tattoos to
Like
tribes
on the arm?
nobody was a part. Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're getting the tribal tattoos all over the body, but they're like cyberpunk futuristic. And they do look kind of cool, but there's a word for it. I'm not lying. And there's a word for it. I don't remember what the word is. But I'm sure the youngins
So
will
basically,
know.
the story is useless.
No, I'm a jumping
But it's
point.
full of detail.
I'm a jumping useless. It's
Useless, but full of detail.
This is the bag of chips.
Is your Instagram handle,
I'm
Mama?
the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
The chips is what's important to the story. The
Yeah.
air is what me telling the story is what you
And
get.
unfortunately, we've only gotten through the air. We have not gotten to the chips quite yet.
Let's get off the air.
Let's get in the air and jump off the helicopter girl.
Well, you're telling a story like it's a can of Pringles. What I'm serving is a story like it's nothing but a family-sized bag of Lay's that has been mishandled and mispackaged, and there's but one or two chips in the bottom. And you know what?
I thought you liked things at the bottom of a bag.
Well, as long as I can shake it around and pop it.
What?
Read the list.
Yeah, what the heck is the matter with you?
Save me.
Okay, I have to make a long story long for a minute.
Oh, good. Speaking of me making a long story long,
So,
a short story
okay.
long.
So, for a reference point for the viewers at home, sometimes we're going to break the fourth wall a little bit. And what? So,
I'm like, where is this going?
so sometimes we film, we have one normal film day. Everyone knows this is a lot of fucking work.
Yeah.
We have one normal film day.
Yeah.
Sometimes that day has to be adjusted because our schedules change because, as it turns out, we're very busy people outside of this.
Yeah.
I know we don't look it because we're young, hot, fly, sexy, and beautiful, but, we do have busy lives. Anyway, so
You don't look busy.
the last episode, you look bothered, though.
Oh!
So the last episode was only filmed like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Even though it's coming out like this, then this is like a week before.
By
like,
the time
we're
they
2 weeks
see
later,
this,
yeah,
it'll
it's
have
like a
been
whole
7
thing.
days, but for us, it was just 2 days ago.
Which sometimes is obvious when we talk about something, or like we see on Instagram that we were doing something, but it's not talked about for like 3 more weeks because
Right.
like we pre-filmed all this stuff. So
Right.
anyway,
Oh, we have to take Instagram pictures, I feel like, too. Are we behind on this?
I've had some extras from other things.
Oh,
that-
okay.
Not us having a board meeting in the middle of the actual.
Well, by the way, back to that. Let's parking lot that
So-
for later. Can I piggyback on that?
Oh, not a parking lot.
Not the parking lot.
Not
God.
corporate talk. Not here in America,
No,
girl.
no.
But in Madonna's America.
No, not Madonna's America. Hey,
So-
I'm Cosmo. I'm outside of Madonna's
Yeah.
concert.
So something now funny happened that is kind of like breaking the whatever
The
of
fourth
our
wall,
filming
this wall
schedule.
cracked,
That wall
crumbling.
is that. Remember last episode, I was talking about how I showed that video of my nephew. And I said how my best friend, who's the mother of my nephew, is now pregnant with her second child.
Yeah.
And she's like ready to pop.
And you said like the letter
And I was like,
M
maybe
or
next
something.
time. By the next time we'll have one, but then we talked right after, and I was like, she won't have a baby
'Cause it's literally for us 2 days
later.
filming.
Technically 2 days later filming, right?
Right.
Had the baby last night, girl.
Oh, congrats!
So what are the odds of that? She did. She popped out last night.
Oh, yay! Congratulations!
Yay! So I got a text this morning. My little niece was born.
Oh, what nice. Was the name what you expected? You don't have to say the name, but I mean, like, no.
The middle
I have
name
guessed?
made sense. No, because I would have never guessed this name.
Okay.
The middle name made sense because I knew this family name
Methuselah.
from her husband's family side.
Okay.
I was thinking it was going to be from her family side, so that's why I didn't think of this one. But,
right.
But the middle name is cute. The first name is cool. It's unique. It's not. I don't really know anyone with that first name, to be quite frank.
Okay. It's not one of them like it's like Ashley, ASHLEIGH.
No, but I work with this person, and their name is Michaela, and they spell their name I had to spell it today.
Oh, no.
It was MYKAELA. Keala. I said that's enough.
It's really not fair to say they spell their. I just realized this as you were saying it.
Spelled it that way.
Their parents need to be. Let's bring the guillotine
She's in her
back.
20s. It's time to change it.
What you need to do
You can
is,
legally change it now.
yes, as we discussed.
Yes.
If you have been given a name by your parents, now's
That
the
is
time.
disgraceful.
On your 18th birthday, get your driver's. Nope. That's usually 16. For me, it was 8.
What?
I was going to say get your driver's license or permit, but that was me at 18.
Yeah, it's
most
probably
people do that
16.
at like 15 and a half. In fact, in California, I don't know about here.
15 and a half, you get your temporary.
Okay, is that the way? Yeah, same, California. Anyways, okay, good. Glad to know it's not mashed in the hachlin.
No.
Or whatever.
But she, funny enough, she actually was at her doctor to get like a last checkup. They were going to schedule an inducement date. My nephew was like 2 weeks late, and the only freaking reason he came out was because they forced him out because he was very comfortable.
Yeah.
So
you're going to get used to that idea because I'm about to force
something into me and get very comfortable. I'm sure you are.
You're going to get uncomfortable. I'm going to get comfortable.
But so they were going to set up an inducement date thinking like she'll probably carry over and all this stuff. Her actual due date was the 4th of July.
Oh.
And
which nobody wants a birthday on 4th of July. I'm sorry. I do know one person
don't like holiday birthdays.
There's one but she disowned me since, so I can talk about it. Hey girl, I know you don't listen to this. But her birthday was 4th of July.
Well, the problem is they probably do a bloop.
Wow.
And my nephew was due on Valentine's Day. Both of her babies have been due on holidays, which is weird. I'm
Oh.
gonna sneeze.
Okay.
My God.
And don't worry, I won't cut to your camera.
That's why I did this like 15 minutes before I actually
You look
see it.
like Ari with the long sleeve and you're
Should I
kind
do-
of grabbing it. Yeah, Ari.
But
As in, Ari there yet? Nope.
but they were confident that everything was normal.
Uh-huh.
And like last second they did one more ultrasound and it turned out she was breached. She was flipped, so she was feet down.
Oh, that's bad, right?
Bad. Yeah, they have to come out head first.
Oh, imagine if you see the little toes sticking out.
Well, that's really like dangerous. Like,
Oh.
break their legs and stuff. It's like it can
Oh,
be, it
no.
can screw things up.
No.
So, because like when you come out head first, everything gets pushed down like straight.
Skin,
Whereas like
yeah.
if you're coming out feet first, like things can get caught and stuff. So
Spaghettification. When you go through a black hole. Did you know that?
I did know that.
A 9-year-old.
I don't know how that relates to this.
Well,
but
when you
I'm
go
glad
through the
you thought
hole,
about
like a
that.
black hole, and the vagina be the black hole when
Yeah,
the baby
but
come out.
spaghettific-
You get like skinny and squeezed.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, the vagina gets big and tall, girl.
Oh.
You
What kind
stay
of
the
bow?
same size. The cucaracha is what grows.
Well, you kind of get.
AKA when they're like, you're dilated 10 centimeters. That's because your cucaracha's growing.
No, I know that. I know. But I mean, like, I just feel like the baby's kind of got to like, you know what I mean? You know how the rats can go through a dime? That's
I
not a
know
dime.
what you think.
Spaghettification
But-
with ragu.
It's just not saying that that's correct.
Okay.
Anyway, so she had the C-section done, and now she's all better. They put her intestines on a table, took the baby out, and put him back in.
No, they did not.
Yeah, that's what
Is that how it works?
They put literally your organs on a table next to you because they have to get to it. Yeah.
I did not know that.
And then they put him back in.
My mom's had maybe one, a C-section. She didn't tell me that.
My mom had 2, both of us.
Oh my God.
They put him on the table next to you, take the baby out, they put him back in.
Okay.
And you're awake.
Okay.
That's what the killer is.
Okay.
I mean, they numb you, obviously, but you are awake and aware.
Women are brave.
And then they put the thing up. My dad looked over the curtain. No, he saw
Oh, no.
I know, he's a psychopath.
No.
That's
Not that it's gross. It's just not for me.
It's not for me either.
No.
But she was glad. I'm glad she had the C-section done. She would have had it done with the first one if she could have.
Okay.
TBH. It's just better. Like that's fucking traumatic on your body to push baby out. And my nephew, it was 24-hour plus labor. I mean, it was a long time.
God.
So to not have to go through that again was kind of the dream.
I can't wait till
her.
we can teleport. You can teleport the baby out. You know what I mean? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You know, think about it.
I know you would make technology like teleport. Like we can. But how would you like implant that in the body to teleport a baby out?
No. You keep the machine outside the body. It scans the baby. It like traps all the cells with like the laser beam, and then it like deletes and like recreates. It like copies. Think about it, like copy paste.
Yeah.
It copies in the machine, and then it puts. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
I do.
Think about it. No more births.
I just don't know if it'll ever exist.
I don't know, but think
Not
about,
in our lifetime,
I mean,
Lord
think about.
knows.
I don't think so in our lifetime. But remember how like
It might in mine. It won't in yours.
so the joke is I'm so old and you're so young.
No.
Okay.
But if you received it that way,
Oh, you're gonna receive something some kind of way. So a little later. Oh.
you're getting real frisky with giving me things, girl.
I'm gonna have to
You
keep,
better
I'm gonna
watch
have to
that.
keep saying that. I'm gonna remember. You're getting frisky.
You're getting frisky.
You're getting really frisky. And then I'm gonna feed you cat food, Friskies. You're getting Friskies for dinner.
Is that the brand of the cat food?
Friskies, yeah.
I don't have a
the
cat,
cheap
so I
one.
wouldn't
If
know.
you're poor, you know it. I'm just kidding. If you hate your cat, you know it. No, am I thinking Meow Mix? That's poor. Meow Mix is for the
I
poor.
wouldn't know. I don't have
That's
a cat.
horrible. That's horrible. Don't look at me. That's horrible. No, it doesn't mean you're poor. It just means you hate your cats.
Say it to camera.
Huh?
I know he's horrible. You're getting canceled so fast. It's crazy.
By a cat
I'm like
owner. I know.
watching like the whole just getting
What are you
bigger and
watching?
bigger and bigger.
The hole getting bigger and
It
something going
certainly
low.
wouldn't be that. Not from you, girl.
Well, you
It
don't
would
know.
be this. Wrong.
We need to try what's what we need to do later is when we go to TB Taco Bell is see what's
Tuberculosis.
later when we go get when I give you TB.
Yeah. Literally, somebody asked me about that because people creep on Venmo histories, as it turns out.
See, that's where you got to make them all private.
I don't really care. I mean, what are you Venmoing people for? That's like abnormal.
I'm not telling you.
Your sex dungeon
Well,
in that room, right behind this curtain. You rip it down. But
I push a button, your chair goes.
Serena put in. We and her went to Taco Bell like weeks ago, and she put in TB, and it suggested tuberculosis, so she just clicked it. So somebody saw my Venmo history, was like, "Why did Serena pay you for tuberculosis?"
At this point, people should pay you for whatever you give them.
Honey,
Hey,
that's what happens when you're rich and famous.
In this
Lifestyles
economy?
of the rich and famous.
Fergie? Who sings that? What is that?
Pussycat Dolls? No. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. I don't know.
Gaga?
I don't know.
Oh God, it's bothering me.
Oh golly,
Gee
golly,
whiz.
gee willikers.
Golly gee.
What's our time at?
We got like 2-3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you a question after the break.
Okay.
I did have that dance class. I taught a dance class. I think I mentioned it on the last one. I don't really remember, as we know.
I remember you told me. I don't remember. I don't think you mentioned it though. Well,
Well,
maybe
I
you
taught,
did.
like a little mock dance class, like mock musical theater audition dance class.
It's where people went up and danced and you mocked them.
And I mocked them, which is something I'm very good. Oh my
Loser.
gosh! Wait, this is why.
Did you finally remember?
It's not from before, but why I asked you if you'd
Oh.
ever worked at Dick's,
Oh.
and you made the joke about a self-serve
Joke.
restaurant that you worked at every night.
Now.
I said
All you can
we
eat.
would be great
Yeah.
at that restaurant. So I've only been to the one in Myrtle Beach,
Of
but I
course, you're
believe
not
there's
Of
one
course, it'd be great at Dick's.
up
girl.
here somewhere. It's more of a southern restaurant, but I think there's one up here somewhere.
Welcome.
But
Can I serve you word?
what it is?
Yeah.
is a restaurant where they're
mean. Oh, I have heard of it.
and
I've
they
heard of
make
it.
fun of you, and they throw shit at you. Like when they give you your place and stuff, they throw it
Oh my
down.
God.
They throw your place settings at you.
I
and stuff.
live.
And then by the end, they make you condom hats. So
What?
they take like giant pieces of paper and wrap it up to look like a condom, and it's like a hat. They measure it to your head, and it's a hat, but then they write shit on it. So like one time, my brother, like 15, they write. This girl writes, "Built like a house, hung like a mouse."
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why his is the only one I remember. That's the only one. But like
On a 15-year-old?
yeah, they don't give up. And then
Oh
like
my god!
she like went up to him and he was like ordering and like he like looked up at her to order and she goes, "See something you like?" and like squeezed her together right in his face.
Who is he with?
Us, like our whole family.
Oh my god!
It's honestly the best restaurant. We not only have
I
to go, but we need to apply to work there.
The thing
because
is, you know, I
they
couldn't
would
do it,
imagine, but like us together, like we're a package deal. It's this, but in real life and meaner,
Mama,
because we get
the
to do it
catty
right to your
gays,
face.
The catty gays are here.
Honey.
Although I was gonna say I probably wouldn't do well there because I'd be like, "Frick you!"
Frick you.
Could you see?
Move your AS.
Yeah. GD.
Move your GDASS and that shit. Yeah.
I'd be like, sorry, it was my bring my
Yeah.
weird cousin to work day.
cousin it.
Minus the hair. Bald.
Let's take a break.
Bald body. Bald
Are you hungry?
but body.
Yeah. What were you saying? Cue the track.
Let's take a break. And we're back.
Could
you put your phone down and be present? Can you be present?
The word I was thinking of with the tattoos is it's either cyber sigilism or cyber sigilism.
What'd you call me?
Cyber SIGIL cyber sigilism. I don't know. Look it up. If you're old, you would understand that. Like me, you're too far behind the times to get it. But anyways, for the rest of you youngins, you know.
Yeah. I've never heard of such a thing, so I guess I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, we're old. Oh my God, we're old.
I also have to start being careful about, you know, that classic joke that's like somebody says the word flag and you say, "What'd you call me?"
Yeah.
I have to like be a little more careful about who I say that joke to, because sometimes I forget that not everybody is on our humor wavelength.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll just say it and they take it so crazy. Yeah. Like I might as well just said the word right out loud. But I'm like, girl, if I'm the one saying it, get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing about like when they were like the only thing like the
fake
only
about
one
me is this
bothered
leg.
about like when there was like all the like racial injustice stuff that was going on or whatever, and all these people were bothered about whatever, and it was like the only person bothered about that is the white people, because they want to feel like they're important.
Right.
It's the same thing. You're the only one bothered by the joke, girl. I'm the one that made it, and I'm the one that's an FAG.
Exactly. And here's what I've been thinking of more recently the last couple of years. You're allowed to be offended, but I don't think it makes sense for you to be offended for somebody else.
I agree.
If that offends you, fine, and you can live with it and deal with it in your own way. There's nothing wrong with being offended. I've been offended many a time, but it's on me to deal with it. However, I can't be offended for somebody else.
You can only be offended like for somebody else if like they're not there, in the sense of like somebody says something really
like,
insulting about a friend, and you're like,
no, yeah,
well,
I know, yeah,
that's my friend, or whatever. But when like
different.
if somebody is not offended by a joke, like I don't get why, like don't fight my battle.
Yeah, you can't be offended for somebody else. You can be fully offended on your own terms. Yeah. Fine. You have good
if you have a reason to be offended for yourself.
Yeah, but you can't be like, well, that's offensive. Whatever.
But make sure that reason does not involve me if I'm not offended.
Right.
Which then
although I'm not saying just go around saying offensive things. You know what I mean?
No,
you know
but
what
it's
I mean.
like yeah. Like I certainly use that word, and a lot of my girlfriends use that word, and like gay friends, all this stuff. Like I don't care if some like random straighty came up to me and was like said it, I would be offended though.
Right.
It's one like I can say it. I can talk about my mama. You can't talk about my mama.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. The mama in question, a big FAG.
The one with the shiv in your chest.
Oh yeah. Your actual
Who loved
mama.
that story, by the way. So watch your back.
She's gonna come. I'm gonna hear. Hey girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach for the Prego in here.
They're gonna have like a Labor Day party, but you're gonna be the only one invited, girl. It's gonna be the Get Out, her with the teacup circling down.
It's gonna be, hey, want to come to
but
our
it's a jar
luau?
of Prego, and
then
she's mixing the jar in the kitchen.
And then she says, hey, we're having a luau. Want to be the stuffed roasted pig?
Yeah.
No, that was me at the bathhouse.
You've never been.
I've never been
Neither
to the
have
bath.
I.
I've never had a bath.
I mean, I know what it is. I can tell. Thank God I'm clogged up today.
Underneath.
Girl, every day. Yeah, that's why you work at Dick's every day and I'm clogged up every day. Let the rumor mill begin, honey.
The rumor mill is spun out of control at this point.
Girl, it's not on the track.
No.
So I want to ask you a question, and then we can get to our segment.
Okay.
So do you believe in
milk and cookies?
I almost said that.
I know you did.
Do you believe in like signs from the beyond?
Like from somebody you know?
Sure.
I'm not sure. I've heard people firsthand say like, "Oh, my ex, not ex, like, like I'm saying like ex, like an unknown person, like the unknown number, like the ex. So like ex person loved butterflies, and they passed away, and they keep sending me the butterflies. They're like, oh, so and so loved pennies, and every time I keep seeing these lucky pennies, and they're sending them to me, and I'm like, maybe that's just you like seeing what you want to see. You know what I mean? Or you're like noticing things different. Yeah. I can't say I've ever personally experienced things from the beyond.
Yeah. Although I guess you don't know a lot of people that have passed.
I don't.
Maybe that's why.
Are you talking about like Teresa Caputo?
No.
Because I won't talk about that with your mom listening, because I think your mom and I would.
She's a big fan.
You know, your mom and I may slightly disagree.
I'm also a big fan, but I'm talking about like the butterflies, the paint.
Oh, okay.
So the reason I ask, obviously the butterfly story, by the way, came from me because that's my family with the ant. Remember that one showed up on your door?
The butterfly?
I have a video of it. That you sent me. But yeah, girl. Flop.
like, those losers that
Those
say
losers. Listen, I'm very like, I very
That
much
was
like
you.
toe the line. Like I'm kind of like could go either way.
Okay.
There is some stuff like the butterfly one is like my aunt had passed, and then we went on like a pontoon boat that we used to always
No
go on.
disrespect to your aunt.
And a butterfly, like a particular one. It looks like a monarch, but it's yellow. I cannot remember the name of it.
Oh yeah.
But it followed the boat the whole time. And then there was like the instance with my dad. There was like all my stuff happening with my cousin, who's her daughter.
The one with your dad when he fell into the grave.
No,
because the uncle
that
pushed
was
him
just- He deserved. Bye. There's all this stuff happened with my cousin and it was my aunt's daughter and all this stuff. And then like he was working in the yard, and this butterfly, like the same kind, landed on his shoulder and literally stayed
If
with
it's
him
the same
like, the whole
kind,
time.
I kind of do believe that.
And then there was the one that on your door that also was when all that stuff was happening with my cousin, and we had just talked about it. And I left you like, this showed up on my door like right after you walked away, whatever.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing.
Sure.
The reason I ask is because I was at my mom's the other day, my mom and dad's, and
Eating
there
Prego.
is a finch, which is like a green bird.
Well, they come in different colors.
Yeah, this one is
yeah.
green.
Okay.
And it keeps sitting. They have like 4 in their big like grand living room thing, whatever it's called. There's like 4 square windows, and then there's 4 long windows underneath it. And there's a big tree right out there. It's a big cherry blossom tree. It's beautiful.
Probably a Christmas tree. Oh. Because I know
Yeah,
your mom
literally. The 13 Christmas trees.
loves Christmas trees.
This is like a beautiful in the summer. It's full of pink. It's like beautiful to look at.
Pink.
Pink, paint the world pink, honey. So this finch keeps landing on the same, it's on one of the square windows, but it's the same one.
Okay.
And it's just like tapping with its beak on the window.
Oh.
Like really fast, like rapidly fast. And it'll stop. And then it'll stop. Then it'll fly away for a second. Then it comes back. Same spot. For like two or 3 days. This has been happening. So my mom was like, my one grandma was super into finches in particular. She would literally like watch them from her house and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I was telling her, or I think I told her, but this is like so random, and I didn't think about it at the time because like tattoos itch. Obviously, it's like a scar, it's skin, whatever. So sometimes your tattoo itches, whatever. My tattoo behind my ear has been itching like crazy.
And I never really see you itch it.
No, the last couple weeks, and of course my tattoo is for my grandma's.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, what is my one grandma like trying to
Yeah,
tell
what's
us
grandma's
right
trying
now?
to say?
So it's like I love things like that. Like again, I don't know how much I believe.
I know what it is.
I choose to look at the oh God.
She heard about me in the Prego.
She's
Notice
trying to
how I
get
made
in.
it about me. You're in your
My grandmother is trying to get to
Notice
you
I
about
made
Prego.
your like really deep moment with your grandma and her finches about me.
About you and your f***ed up Prego.
There's
Your
noth-
jarred
There's
sauce.
nothing effed up about it.
Say the word.
Prego.
Fricked up. Fricked up.
There's nothing wrong
There's
about
nothing
Prego.
GD fricked up about it.
No, there's
Now
nothing.
shut your ASS up.
Shut your TR. No, I can spell. I can say trap. Shut your trap. I say trap. Shut your trap. Shut your pie hole.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't
McDonald's
know.
pumpkin pies are coming soon. Anyways.
I had a pumpkin spice coffee the other day.
What? They're back?
No, I have like K-cups. Like
Remember
Starbucks
Harry
K-cups.
Potter? He's back.
He's back. He's back. Voldemort's back.
What's his name? Fudge? The guy. The
Yeah,
minister.
but why is he having a stroke?
No, that's not. That was Celine Dion. According to the story you told me during the break.
No, look in the camera and apologize. Look right into
Celine.
the camera. No, get closer.
No.
Get up into your camera
Celine,
and apologize.
I can't look Celine in the face.
Look in your camera and apologize.
Celine, I'm sorry that I made a Celine,
An off-color joke.
I made a rude joke about you because I heard a story during the break about how your documentary and then you had a seizure during a massage, and I'm really sorry because it was
Whoa.
I'm having a stroke.
Now you are having
It was
a
an
stroke.
ill-timed joke. I'm sorry,
She also
Celine.
didn't have a stroke.
I know, but it was funny to me. I'm sorry. You can't get offended. She's allowed to get here. Now we go back to it. She can be offended, but you can't be offended for her.
I am offended for her. I'm protecting my friend who is not here.
Your friend
to
Celine.
protect herself.
Your friend Celine. Yeah.
Miss Dion.
Near, far, wherever she are. Oh my God. She's the one that sings my joke.
The dead horse.
Yeah.
Which I almost made. I talked about another dead joke that you almost did earlier.
Name him.
Woolly Jumper.
We came up with that together.
You said.
We came up with Woolly Jumper.
Hey, can I see your finger for a minute?
Oh,
You should have farted like you normally would.
Hey, normally that like implies like excessive or
often?
constant or like predictable.
Correct.
None of the above.
I implied
Army with a
exactly what
fart.
I meant to, honey. Honey. Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
So we introduced our new segment. Well, a rebrand of the old segment, which by the way is very common nowadays for people to just put something new out and it's just a rebranded version of the same
old thing.
Yeah.
As many of you know, we usually have a section where we pop off. Mm-hmm. But for season 2, we decided to rebrand.
We decided to take back a word that's been used against us, which I have always found comical. And have decided to name it.
So now we're introducing, instead of the pop off segment.
Section.
Welcome one and all to the Catty Corner,
honey,
where we are going to be
Insert
a little
graphic.
catty.
There will be
just
no graphic.
they could just pretend. Use your imagination. For Catty Corner. We're two catty young gays.
It's like a little kid show. It's like the Big Comfy Couch, but it's the Catty
I'm surprised
Corner.
you know the Big Comfy Couch.
I love the Big Comfy Couch. And Miss Molly.
Molly is the who?
The clown.
Nope.
The doll.
Yep.
The Valley of the Dolls.
It's who the clown?
I don't know.
Lunette the clown and
Lunette.
Molly the dolly.
I did know that.
In the 10-second tiny.
With her legs. Mama, that's dancer first.
That's grooming.
Dancer first.
Don't look.
You know, you've kind of laughed that way a few times, and every time there's been like a perfume bottle spritzer coming out of your mouth, girl.
Show the receipts.
We will when you go back to edit it out.
We will when I cut to your camera.
Yeah, when you cut it all out.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So just have something.
That one was bad because the backdrop with the lights, it was literally like a spray.
Ew! I hate myself.
Why don't you give Catty Corner, since I feel like I've done nothing but tell you story after story today?
You make it sound like you're carrying.
I'm not. I'm just had like a few things to say today.
You've had a few things to say.
You made them about you.
That's my internet password. I'm like going into the wrong notes app. Why did I open passwords? There we go. Because it's right under podcast. Okay. So yeah, welcome to the Catty Corner, one and all. So let's get catty in just for a minute, shall we?
Because we don't normally do that here.
Never.
It's time we started.
This is the time where we allow ourselves the time and the space.
The
to
audience
just get catty.
begged and asked and pleaded that we would finally get catty on this podcast. And we're here to give the people what they want.
So let's get catty for a minute. What do you think about guys who drive those big old trucks, the big rig trucks, but don't have anything in the back ever? They don't use it to haul no.
Like, what's a big rig truck?
We know people, somebody in this room,
like
that has a big truck. And I'm not talking about people like that. I'm not talking about, because this person in particular
like an F-150, like that type of a truck?
No.
Okay.
Bigger. An
F-250.
Whatever. You know trucks? Oh my god.
My dad had an F-250. Oh. And I love to drive it too. I love driving that truck.
Well, now, did your dad use it to transport things in the back or nah? Be honest, name him.
Like when we moved.
Michael, comment below, Michael. Why did you get a big old truck?
Not often enough, no.
Here's why. Because them people on the road only got them to throw their weight around on the road. We know the ones. Not by name because they're everywhere. But you know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me being catty. Huh? Cybertruck owners. Not Cybertruck owners, because they're different. Cybertruck owners are different. They're not throwing their weight around. They're saying...
they're throwing their money around.
They're throwing their money around, and they're throwing me around in the back.
And they're throwing it into the air because that's all... Because that's what you have to do to get that.
What do you think?
Brodozers.
Brodozers. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know.
They don't bother you on the road?
Well, honestly, I've never really thought about it.
Okay. So that's crazy. I feel like
but like, how do we know they never use it? What if in just the one moment you happen to be passing
they're
by
like,
them?
Here's how you know.
Okay, how clean is
Schoolers.
If in order to put something in the bed of the truck, you have to lift it up to your shoulders, it's impractical.
Exactly. They lift the trucks that are lifted for no reason. I'm talking like the big old.
I was thinking just like an okay.
No.
Where they've lifted like the wheel.
They have like those
they
metal
have the big
nutsack on the back hanging for like, you know what I'm talking about?
with like the giant wheels.
Yes.
It almost looks like a wannabe monster
and
truck,
sometimes
but
they
like
put
the fucking Five Below version of it.
Girl from the 99 or less center. The big old.
Take up like 4 parking spots.
They take up the 4 parking spots.
Yeah,
they're on the road. They're like, and they're wasting all this gas. They're spending hundreds a month on gas because they're going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
I do
Why
agree.
do you need the truck?
Those are super annoying. The
Why
lifted
do you
ones
need
are
the
super
truck?
annoying. My cousin's boyfriend, in fact, oh God, she's going to kill me for saying this. My cousin's boyfriend not only had one lifted, he had something removed. I'm sure you will know what it is, but he had something removed out of the truck for it to be louder.
See,
when
the muffler, right? The muffler is what makes it muffled.
A lot of times they have to have that, but there's also
That's great idea.
harmonic resonators and things like that.
It might have been something like that, but he removed something so that it was loud when he drove too. So like on top of that, and he did not do it. It's so annoying. I used to hate when we would be near his truck because it was so loud and annoying.
I'm
obnoxious.
just gonna say this.
Love you guys.
I'm gonna say it to camera 3. If you are one of those drivers, not one person thinks, "Oh my God, I wish I were him."
Can you say it to camera 1? Come take a seat.
Ow! I stepped on your toe and said ow.
Yeah, by the way, and
I'm
the
sorry.
rumor mill is going to go wild, but go ahead. Speak right to camera 1.
Oh, hi, camera 1.
This would be camera 1, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
I couldn't tell because your eyes are walled.
Ow! If you drive one of the Miggle trucks, and you know who you are, not one person is like, "Oh my God, I wish I were him." That's it. That's me being catty for a quick second.
Girl, Instagram's going to go wild with that clip.
Oh my God, I felt something poking.
So over there. Now you feel something poking?
Oh my God.
Now a warning.
Did you ever see? Oh, what was that all about? Like, oh, frick.
Say it.
I never.
Oh, frick. I need a GIF. A GIF. What is it? GIF.
That's the pop off section.
Of
That's
that.
the catty corner.
I need a GIF of that. Frick. That's literally what he just looked like.
What? Sky High.
I loved Sky High.
I never saw it, but there was a kid who had the arm that did like that in the commercial that I seen. That's what your wee just did to like poke me from that chair to this chair. That's how I felt the poke.
What?
PP has just joined the chat. It's coming a very
Talking about this peep. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that kid in that movie.
He
We have to
could,
watch
like,
the movie, by the
grow
way. I
thing.
bet it's on Disney Plus. It was a Disney Channel movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great film. Great little
Great
Disney
film.
film. I wanted to be. Oh, Chloe Kay's best friend is in that movie. The twin, Malika.
Malika Grace.
Malika Grace Jones. She had my favorite power, which is she could multiply herself into like having more.
You said baldify herself.
That's you, girl.
You said
That's you,
she
girl.
can baldify herself. What do you mean that's you, girl? Name the bald. Is there bald? Don't look.
Beautiful.
Let's catty corner that. If you're bald, no, I'm just kidding. The bald. Who's the bald and who's the beautiful?
Who would be the bald? Who would be the beautiful? Oh my God, I'm so thirsty.
Imagine being like Mystique from the X-Men where you could like change your appearance, but all you could do was be bald.
That would be so unfortunate.
Oh my God.
Imagine having a shitty power. Ugh.
No. And this is horrible. The first thing that comes to my mind. And I'm so sorry to say no disrespect to anybody out there.
List today.
Adds to my list. We'll just jump a little with that. You could actually. No, I'm not even going to say. I was going to make like you could like get away with. No, it's horrible. I was going to say something about like cancer and being like getting the pity like cancer money or something. Isn't that horrible?
Why did that come to your head?
Isn't that horrible?
Let's talk about it.
Let's not talk
this
about it.
This is a therapy episode.
I was like, how could you could like gain from it? But I'm like, that's horrible. The first thing that came to my mind. Huh? The big C? Crud? Oh, crud. I used to say that back. I used to say that back.
Crud?
Crud. Before I was allowed to say crap. I'm actually not still allowed to say crap, but I
mean, you're allowed to say whatever you want.
I know. But I mean, like, my family still can't even say crap, but I would say crud. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I met you.
We also couldn't say fart, fluff, or toot.
Oh my God. Whoa. They must have had a field day with you.
Yeah. Hey!
Fluffing all over the place, girl.
I was like, yeah.
Fluffing all over the place. All over God's green earth.
It was who tooted.
Who fluffed?
Who fluffed? Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard growing up.
Little do they know what a fluffer actually is, too.
No, a fluffer is another story. And why don't you explain to camera one in G-rated terms what a fluffer is?
Is there a G-rated way to explain what a fluffer is?
See, this is the game. As G as you can.
Okay. A fluffer is when you're... so there's a film occurring, right? Okay.
A film for...
There's a film.
For select audience. An older
that
crowd.
You normally have to go to a website to view.
Okay. Yeah.
Where...
Somebody off camera?
People are...
Engaging.
Showing their love for each other.
Yes. Yes. For money.
And sometimes for money. And sometimes it lasts a long time.
Yeah.
Because they really love each other.
Yes.
And
they need a little help.
And so sometimes you need a little help to keep going.
To keep the love going.
To keep your stamina up. Because it's hard. It's hard.
Hard.
To
it's hard.
Going.
Yeah.
And so a fluffer comes in and helps you
keep the love up.
And helps you show your love. You know
the Cardi B song
Happy
when
Valentine's
it's
Day.
up, then it's
Anyway, go to bythewaypod.com to find us anywhere you can watch, stream, listen, follow the socials. I don't know.
They know the gig at this point. And by the way, while you're there, leave the comment, leave the bell, leave the what you know what it is. See you
We'll see you when
When
hello
next Monday.